We begin with breaking news. Our eyes are on Rome, where 133 cardinals from around the world are finishing up the first vote of the conclave. We're expecting either white or black smoke to come from this chimney right here, which indicates whether the sequestered group has chosen a new pope of the Catholic Church. NBC News will do a special report any moment on the first vote's outcome. Black smoke means no pope has been chosen. White smoke tells the world there is a new pope. But cardinals have not agreed on a new pope and the first vote in centuries. There will be two votes on each day until 2/3 of the group agrees on one successor. There's one in the morning and one in the afternoon. Pope Francis was chosen on the second day. As the clouds and showers lingered today, the snow has really piled up in the higher elevations. Look at it fall this morning. Many towns, including in the foothills like Evergreen, got more than a foot of snow since it started falling yesterday. Here is the current status at the tunnels. It looks all right out there. You can see just a couple of flakes flying on your screen. Dark clouds have been looming all over the metro all morning long, with some spots of blue sky trying to come through. Can't really tell there on that camera though. This is a live look from Lookout Mountain right now. You can see those dark clouds and you really just can't see much at all. So now we got to know, when is it going to dry up? Let's send it on over to Weather Impact meteorologist Keely Chalmers. Keely, what do we got here?
Yeah, we're tracking scattered showers throughout the afternoon into the evening hours, and then after about 4 or 5 o'clock we'll actually get a little bit of sunshine and some drying, and then another round moves in right around 7 o'clock, 7:30. So basically the bottom line is scattered showers throughout the afternoon and into the evening, but we will get some breaks and possibly a little bit of sunshine. Of course, the sunshine will help heat up the surface of the atmosphere, and so that will bring us some convective energy and likely some thunderstorms as well. Not expecting anything severe, but could hear those rumbles of thunder as we head into the afternoon. Yes, certainly a gray day as we take a look at those temperatures hovering in the mid to upper 40s, and again tracking those scattered showers across the area at this noon hour. 48 degrees right now outside the 9 News studios, and again we are going to reach our high in the mid 50s right around 4 or 5 o'clock, but we do have again a little bit more sunshine that will help create a bit more instability in the atmosphere, and that's when we'll likely see another round of showers and thunderstorms, more convective in nature. But you can clearly see that westerly flow continuing to bring those showers as well as some rumbles of thunder right now, as we see that the moisture continue to rotate counterclockwise around that area of low pressure that is gradually pushing off to the east. Today, showers and storms, cloudy conditions, mountains, lingering snow showers. You just saw that live shot from the Eisenhower Johnson Tunnel. So again, continuing snow showers, not really impacting travel up there right now. And we have warmer and drier weather by the end of the week. Temperatures soaring into the 80s. More on that coming up in your complete forecast in just a bit.
Thank you so much, Keely. New at noon, a woman shot near Union Station last week has died from her injuries. Denver police also say the man accused in the shooting is now charged with first-degree murder. Investigators believe Jakeem Whitman shot 19-year-old Leana Hernandez. That was on Monday, April 28th, at the RTD terminal behind Union Station. According to police documents, Whitman and another man were fighting over a gun when it went off, hitting Hernandez in the neck. Police say Whitman and Hernandez knew each other. What started as a trash fire early this morning spread to a home and killed 2 people. Denver Fire got the call to go to Dakota Avenue near Alameda and Monaco at 5 a.m. Brianna Fernandez explains what happened.
Yeah, just a devastating story. We know an elderly couple was inside of the home when this house fire started. So take a look at some video and pictures when we first arrived on scene, and also when Denver Fire posted on social media. Denver Fire said that they received a call just before 5 a.m. saying that this was a trash fire, but when they arrived, they noticed that this was a house fire. There was a lot of damage to the roof and to the back of the home. There was smoke pouring out of this home as well. They were able to put the fire out very quickly, but their main priority was to see if anyone was inside the home. Because of how early it was, of course, they wanted to see if anyone was sleeping. They noticed that there was one person in front of the home and then the other person inside in the back. So it was a room. When they arrived, they said that they performed CPR. Denver Health declared that they both died here on scene. This is still an active investigation, but take a listen to what firefighters had to do when they first arrived here on scene.
When crews arrived on scene, they immediately upgraded it to a structure fire because of the heavy smoke and fire that was when they arrived on scene. There was so much heavy fire and smoke in the rear of the home that it burnt the entire roof from the home.
Yeah, we're still working to find out the names of the elderly couple that was inside of the home at the time of the fire. Still a lot of questions. Of course, we're going to keep you updated both on air and online. But as of this afternoon, this fire is still under investigation. For now, I'm here in Denver. Brianna Fernandez for 9 News.
It was 6 years ago today when an 18-year-old high school senior lunged at one of two shooters inside STEM school Highlands Ranch. Those two students shot 9 people inside that school. Kendrick Castillo was killed while he was going after one of the shooters to stop him. All of the other victims lived. No one else was shot because of Kendrick's selfless, heroic act. Those shooters are now in prison, and our community remembers Kendrick's bravery with a roadway that now bears his name, the former Lucent Drive. Police in Westminster are looking for the person who they believe threw something off an overpass, damaging at least one person's car. This is what Roxanne Bingham's windshield looked like. Wow, investigators say it happened over the weekend, just before 1 in the morning, not to only Roxanne, but also to another driver. Investigators say they don't know what the object was that caused this damage, and neither does Roxanne.
It's like a really big snowball, which I found so odd, but that was like the first thing that came to my head. My next thought was it was probably just a rock.
Anyone with information is asked to contact the Westminster Police Department. A Fort Carson soldier accused of dealing cocaine will not be getting out of jail for at least the rest of the week. Juan Arona Rodriguez was arrested after the federal raid on a nightclub in Colorado Springs late last month. The DEA says during that raid, they found drugs, illegal guns, and dozens of people who were in the country without proper documentation. Investigators say Arona Rodriguez also ran a security company at the nightclub that employed other service members. During a detention hearing yesterday, it was revealed his mother-in-law owns and operates the nightclub. A judge could rule on his detention during another hearing next week. Colorado lawmakers have changed the rideshare safety bill that had Uber threatening to leave the state. Originally, the bill would have required video and audio recordings of every ride, but under an amendment adopted yesterday, the driver and rider can opt out. The bill also would have required a rideshare company to review a complaint against a driver within 72 hours. That was extended to 7 days. The bill is expected for a final vote in the Senate today, but it still needs to go back to the House for approval.